One wrote something to the effect of, I don't understand these black men who make babies outside of their race. Why not give a black girl a good life?
What?
What? I don't know who that.
Gurus.
Why would you write this?
Gurus, do you think black celebrities like Diddy, Nick Cannon, and Chris Brown have a type?
I don't want to include Diddy in that. I'm sorry, because Diddy has dated all different type of flavors.
Yeah.
You know? So he has brown skin stuff. Look at his baby mom and stuff. So I don't want to include Diddy in that one. He's very...
What's his latest daughter, Love? Was she
mixed.
She's mixed.
Yeah,
But even
But
if you
he-
like
but-
what you like,
Yeah.
which is the problem.
Preference. What is wrong with that?
There are like certain races. I know Hispanics are like this as well too, and also like the black community and all that stuff. Sometimes they just want to date within their race, and for me, like it's certain people. I mean, you like who you like, but don't bash somebody.
That's
like who
what
you
I'm
like.
saying.
And that's
Don't
what's
be
wrong.
mean.
Yeah.
Don't
But you
be
know
mean.
what?
Like, that's what's
It's
messed
not
up.
even
If a
just
dark
black
girl want to come in your
and-
section, let her come.
Yeah,
Right,
like-
but it's not just black and Hispanic or
It's
whatever.
everything.
Like every, like I don't.
Asians,
Can I
everything.
think of
Everything.
a race that's actually not about dating within their community? Asians
That's it.
stick with Asians.
No, not all.
Where's preference? I had a
Well,
friend.
I'm
I had a
talking
friend that was
generally.
Haitian, and she married, I think, an Italian man, but she wanted to adopt a Mexican baby. She was obsessed with Mexican
Why?
babies. I don't know. She just thought they were adorable. I don't know. I'm obsessed with Asian
But
babies.
the thing
I
is,
ain't gonna lie.
like, the only thing that for my family, right? I have met people that were like, oh, why Dominicans shouldn't date a English person, a white person. And mind you, one of my brothers is married to an English woman. So my nephews, they have 3 kids. All my nephews are white, blue eyes. Some of them have white, curly hair, blonde hair, and they're all like, they don't look anything like how I look like. And when I get comments like that, when I hear comments like that, it affects me because I'm like, yo, I have a nephew, I have someone in my blood that's, mixed. And I think it's beautiful. What's wrong with that? You love who you love.
Yes.
It's family. Why are you trying to cut that?
You know what it is? Back in the day, the old school, that's how they were.
Yeah.
You know, like the old school Latinas, the old school, African Americans, the old school Italians, the old school, Jewish people. All of them were like, oh, you got to date within your race.
So
we are
what
in
about-
2023.
Like, get on it.
What are we saying? Like,
I think like
people can't
can
have their
like-
own taste in who they like.
That's what I'm saying.
What color
Let
they
me
like.
start some stuff, though. Let
Like,
me
what
start.
color?
All right, go ahead now.
Why does color
Lizzie?
matter to
It
anybody?
doesn't matter
Let me
who
be
you
the
like.
devil's advocate right
All right.
now for everybody
The
out there.
devil's
That's-
advocate.
Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called?
yeah.
I don't know.
What's up?
Let's see what he gonna
Let's
say.
see.
I got a lot to say about this. What you
Let's
what,
see
what,
what
what,
he
what,
gonna
what?
say.
Throwing at us.
Anyway, long story short, is there something to the fact that why all of these girls in the comments are throwing this out
The
there?
colorism?
Yeah, like why
People
why
are
did
just
they
gonna
do that?
hate. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
The
Like
reason-
when it comes to social media, it don't matter what you put
No,
up.
it came from somewhere. What happened was that a lot of the times I'm just going by ear. I ain't never been to LA. I don't know nothing about that, but I'm just going by what I hear. And what I hear is in the LA scene, you got to look a certain way. And if you don't look a certain way, you can't even get in the club.
Okay.
Okay, LA.
Okay,
But that's true, that's
like
true,
no,
that's true,
like
that's
for real,
true.
like
No,
you
that's
can't
for
even
real.
What does
get
that
in
have
the.
to do with? Wait, because I don't understand the question. The question is the people, the women who commented on this.
Right? No,
What
I'm
the
getting
actual
there.
question
I'm
They're
getting there.
African American, right? They
These
were all
are African American women. These are African American
Yeah,
women
yeah,
that
yeah.
have a
All right, so
problem
let's say-
with why
let's say-
these
so go ahead.
successful
Right, let's say
black men.
you got your mixture right here,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh yeah, okay, we're all like, okay, we just want to have a good time. Chris Brown gonna be in the club, and we want to just have a good time. So we go to the door now, just trying to get in. No, you can't get in. Why we can't get in? Or they say, oh, you and you can come, but the
Yes.
rest of you guys can't come.
Yeah.
Why? Oh, because she big as hell, but you're not gonna say that. Or she's skinny as hell, or she got a flat booty, or she got a big forehead, or who knows?
So wait,
But what about the
But what is it
generality?
has to
Chris
do-
Brown at the door, or is it the bouncers?
It's the bouncers, but they're going by
By
what
what
they
they're
already the aesthetic.
Right, but what about
You feel what I'm
outside of
saying? They're going by
LA?
the aesthetic of the club.
What about
and
outside
our
of
club
LA,
bring
though?
hot girls. You're not hot. Get the f- away from my door.
Yeah, in the
Is-
state.
I'm sorry, but I have a biracial child, okay, and I'm an African American woman, so like I feel really strongly about this. What about outside of LA? What about black men in general that are successful that choose to be with
White women?
that are outside of their race? I think that's more of where the issue, quote unquote, lies with where these women made these comments at.
But then they're causing the issue.
Well, from
That's
what I
their
get,
preference.
but from what I get from it, he not letting them in the section. That's what I gathered from it. You're
Now, who
trying to get
told
into the
him to
club, you
do that?
can't get. I don't know.
He
Basically, he's the one that's looking and saying, no, you can't come in the section. Or he's telling the bouncer, like the bouncer's like, yo, these girls will come in.
But what
He'll
about
look and
Nick
see what they look like.
Cannon?
Nah.
So we're just talking about Chris Brown right now.
I
But
know,
what about
y'all
Nick
confusing
Cannon?
me.
What about who else
But that's
were we
the part.
talking about?
That's the topic. Chris
We
Brown.
said Diddy in here.
Diddy.
about a lot of
These are other men that are from
Basketball
New York or whatever.
players, I guess.
Anybody, any
They
black
want
man that's
exotic.
successful that dates outside of their race. It is a thing
That-
for
yeah,
black
they want
women to
exotic.
have a problem with that.
And why though?
That's the
we are-
question.
And this is where I come in and I say, and you had asked this question before, like why are they saying this stuff, right? Like to me, if it's only African American women saying it, now if the vice versa, if the shoe was on the other foot, we would call that discrimination.
Because there is a difference.
Well, how?
There is a difference.
How?
Because the
You're
black.
discriminated against my light skin because your brother wants.
But it's just
No,
different,
it's.
though.
I think it's a little bit more to it too because
Why?
from the black woman, you're always gonna get the angry black woman.
Why,
From
though?
the exotic woman, you're always gonna get the submissive.
So wait, there's no black
the, I'll rub
exotic
your
women?
feet. I'll cook for you. I'll do this for
But
you.
it's not
It's a
that
man's-
simple.
It's a man's
Wait, wait,
preference.
wait, wait.
It's a man's preference. I've heard black men
Is there? I know
say
there's
that.
black
Oh,
exotic
I've
women.
known black men who they won't date, dark skin. They won't date black women.
Okay, now.
And they said it. They said it
I've
all
heard it,
because
too.
black women like to argue. They
Yeah.
yell. They're
Mhm. Yeah.
controlling. They
So,
this.
yeah.
They
Yep.
that.
That's why they're
and
not
a
being
lot of them
chosen.
is their excuse.
Well, that's
their
the
excuse.
quote
They're-
unquote, right? The
Yeah.
quote unquote. The
And that's why
excuse.
they'll go to that race.
Exactly.
So there's no black exotic women.
No, there.
They
Of
are.
course there are.
yeah,
But it's not
that's
that
a- that's a
simple.
made-up
It's not
word.
that
Right.
No,
simple.
but that's what I'm saying. No, like
And when you say black, what do you mean by exotic?
because she said there's
the exotic women meaning
Yeah.
like you're
You're
different
from a
race.
different,
Yeah.
You're a different race. Like say a black woman
You're Brazilian.
So then-
you're
so
from,
then no.
you know,
a black
right.
woman from
So
either
African
London.
American women
Right.
are having a problem with this. So is there an exotic African American woman? Not really.
No.
But your ancestors were
You're
probably
African-American,
your
so you would never be
ancestors were
exotic.
probably
Why not?
raped by
Unless you get your
your
body
slave
done or something.
owners, and you might be a little light skinned.
I don't know.
And that's the exotic
I see
of that.
beautiful African women.
Yeah, but that's your perception.
That's your
What is
perception.
exotic,
We're talking about
though?
That's your
African-
perception, not a
African-
man's perception.
American women are not considered. They're not considered
Exotic?
Exotic.
They're
What's
not.
exotic?
They're not.
Do you think?
You know,
a
matter of
dark-skinned
fact,
girl.
you
You
know
know
what
what?
a
Like,
black girl
exotic
exotic.
is
I'm gonna
me
tell you a
putting
black
some
exotic
lingerie
girl.
on.
Model. Where's she from? Iman? Where's Iman
I
from?
was just gonna say, I'm gonna tell you a
Iman.
black exotic girl, the African women,
Right.
the Nigerian
The
women,
Nigerian,
the
yes.
women that come from Ghana, that come from Lagos and stuff
Egyptians
like
and
that.
Lagos,
Those
yeah.
are black exotic women.
I'm gonna
if you
throw
want to get
something out
technical.
there.
Okay. I just
It
wanted
is.
to know.
No.
'cause I
I'm
don't
just saying,
understand
like,
that. I don't understand the
looking from
exotic
the
and the
eyes
non-exotic.
outside in. Remember, from us, we don't care. Everybody is beautiful. Da 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 da. We love the world. Kumbaya.
Well, I don't love
whatever.
the world.
I mean, but you know,
Because I won't date Latin men.
from a man's
my-
perspective,
that is
you even
my
got
prerogative.
passport bros out here. You got dudes that's getting passports just to fly out and get these exotic women, bro. Like
Yes.
it's serious
So why
out
don't they go
here.
to Brazil?
They are.
Could I say
Oh,
something
okay.
though?
They're getting a
One of
passport
my
and they're
photographer
flying out.
goes to Brazil.
So
Could I
maybe
say
we should
something?
go to
Go
Brazil.
ahead.
I think we got off
No,
the
it's too many
topic.
I'm sorry.
I think we got off the topic.
Could it be? I'm just gonna throw the question out there. Could it be how quote unquote black men were raised in school. Like in other
In
words,
school or at home,
At home,
Lizzie?
yeah, because
No,
starts at home.
I mean,
Starts at home.
at home you may have a sister. At home you may have a sister who's black. You have maybe 2-3 sisters who's black. You used to them. You know what I'm saying? You go to school.
Okay.
You
Okay.
go to
I
grade
think I
school.
understand what he's saying.
You go to grade school and then you start seeing all these different type of women.
I can say this, coming from, how I grew up. I went to a school where it was, majority was dominantly white. So me going in, I was like more of the exotic one. Oh, you have curly hair. Oh, you're brown skin. Oh, you this. You're Dominican. What?
So wait,
So-
white women are not exotic?
No, it's just like
No.
I was in that
hell?
in that
I'm
town.
confused.
No, in that town
No.
I was the exotic one because I wasn't
It wasn't white.
I wasn't
Right.
Like
Like,
Whereas
Okay,
if
now
there
I
was
stand
a white
out.
woman that
She
grew up in
stands
the
out.
black
She
community,
stands
she would
out.
be exotic.
In the white community, she would stand out. Even in the black
I'm
community,
exotic.
she
If
would
I were-
stand
if I
out.
were to go
We're considered exotic. Like I'm considered exotic because I'm from Guatemala.
Right.
You know, and my skin color. So I'm
Different.
considered.
So
I'm different.
different.
I'm from America. Am I considered exotic?
I cannot with you.
Because I'm Puerto Rican. It's an island.
You're New Yorican.
Not in New York necessarily, but if you go maybe to like Idaho, Minnesota, something
Yeah,
like
it's
that, you
different.
will be
Yes.
exotic.
You will
I
be
know,
exotic.
Minnesota. Why would I go there?
Down south.
But that's what I'm
you'll be
saying. Like the
exotic.
majority of it, you don't see like a lot of your culture down there. So you going over there?
Right.
They don't
You're
have
different.
culture.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't have culture? There's a state with no culture?
Generally,
Yes.
generally, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't
What
know.
about the states that have like 1,000 people population?
Listen, that's where Shorty the cop was at.
Yeah.
Ain't no way,
There was
child.
no criminal activity going on in that town.
Huge.
Ain't no way.
I think all of them.
Tennessee was that.
That's where the Chrisleys got locked up.
Listen, they doing some time now.